All right, I'm walking in the King 5 studio. This is where I work as a producer. There you go, get a good look. I normally do stories about extreme sports. Is it harder when it's raining? Yeah. But I wanted more, so I wanted to do a documentary. And I thought, why not do a documentary about skateboarding? The only problem is that 1, I didn't really have a good contact to do this. 2, my bank account was in 0. 3, I just didn't know too much about the community. So if you're looking for a documentary with great sound effects or beauty shots and all that good stuff, this probably is not gonna do it. I just pack up a couple friends and just pretty much hit the road. My first stop was crossing the border to Vancouver, BC.
I've been wanting to come here out, finally got here this year. The level of the contest, as always, was insane. Everybody was killing it. It's harsh on a lot of people, you know, and I finally felt it to my skin a couple times. So I know how it's like, and there's a lot of South Americans that know how that's like. And yeah, I think it's important for people to know, you know, because the whole world should be more unified, more and more.
Thanks, Pedro.
Thank you guys.
You're telling me that this is a good pose to turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
That is, yeah, it's close to how you would corner heel side.
Downhill skateboarding, it's basically just get from point A to point B as fast as you can and as stylish as you can. I like the freedom.
People see us, people wave at us. Sometimes they're like, yo, you're crazy.
You could go 60 miles an hour, just whatever is in your limits.
Isn't that scary sometimes?
Yeah, but it's a good thrill.
I missed my flight.
It's time to fly south. My mission is to look for a perfectionist.
When I started skateboarding, it was very much a counterculture thing that was kind of looked down upon a bit. I liked that it was not a team sport, it was self-motivating, it felt cool to do it. So every time I went out skating, I tried to skate my hardest. I guess I want to be known as somebody who loves skateboarding, somebody who really loved it, who gave their life for it, somebody who dedicated everything to it and liked to fine-tune it.
Yeah.
Can you give me a quick mic check?
Mic check, mic check.
You're good.
Mic check. We build skateboard parks all over the world. We've built almost 400 parks. We started doing it when we were kids, you know, just using our own money to build stuff to skate that would last. We still, to this day, you know, volunteer on projects that, you know, we don't get paid for because it's just our passion. We just want to build like the best skate parks in the world.
For me, it's a lifestyle. It's just something that I do for fun.
It's crazy how much it's progressed. And like, you know, I'm in it now. And I'm in it now when it's the heaviest it's really ever been.
you know, it's cool. You know, we all share that same passion of getting gnarly and pushing our own limits.
It's all around, it's a tradition, man.
If I wasn't making a living doing it, I would be doing it with every spare minute of day that I have off, so.
Bucky is the main one. Started the skateboarding for sure. Don't tell Van. This is Gromit. This is B-Boy, check him out. After I started posing them and taking pictures of them skateboarding, it was over. I was just at the point where I was old for skateboarding. And like, I really get that feeling from posing these puppets. It was like relearning skating. And it kind of tells that story of downtown skaters back in the 90s. People are like, your puppets skate, okay, we get it. We already saw them skating 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, I was really stoked, man. Practices went really well, and like the competition was very hard. Would not say it was easy, man. I was shaking too, man. Everybody was nervous, and just stoked I came out with the goal, man. Really hyped. Thank you, Minneapolis.
That's insane, man. I can't believe it. Like 4 X Games, something like that I've done in the park and never got a medal. So, I mean, first one to just get a medal, I'm hyped, and like to have it gold, it's crazy.
I'm just so stoked for Elliot. He put down the craziest trick that's probably ever been done on Mega, and I mean, he really deserves it. It deserves it.
So this is where the real lamination happens. Basically, we glue plies of wood together. And then in here, we have our sanding and cutting phases. And these are the raw boards that come out. So after the sanding phase, we go into clear coat, so that way it protects the wood from nature. So we have our screen, put our board down here, line everything up, screen print a graphic. This is exactly what it'd be finished. I just do it because it's fun. This is like obviously something I love to do.
Prepárate a ver el mejor show, el mejor circo. Es un circo extremo que no te puedes perder. Es Nitro, está mi caballero, mi amigo Travis compitiendo y vas a ver lo imposible este fin de semana.
How's that?
I have no idea what you said, but you're hired. Sounds great.
Keep me in mind whenever you do a tour in a Spanish-speaking country, because I will bring that.
Most wild thing about action sports, and when you're on a ramp that's as high as a gigantic ramp, you know, you're 65 feet in the air, looking almost vertical down this long ramp, and there's this huge jump. It's like peaceful and quiet, and then you drop in and the wind goes, and you don't notice the crowd until you land. I have all the respect in the world for skateboarding, but there's no way, you couldn't pay me enough money to go down that ramp on a skateboard. There's no way I would ever drop in. I would get about halfway down and be like, oh, I immediately regret this decision. Boom, in the bottom. It's not for me.
My main sport is I ride the roller snowboard. It's like a snowboard with wheels. Its real name is called a park board. What they use here is inline wheels that go through the board. When you're riding it, it's not quite as similar as you would want it to be. But when you take off, yeah, the tricks are very similar. Like, it's a board on your feet. The hardest part about riding the board down the ramp is only when there's wind. Like, I mean, it's real sketchy any other time, but when there's wind, oh, there's so many variables. You can just go wrong in so many different ways.
evolution of skateboarding has been it's been great across the board, whether it be business, whether it be tricks, whether it be skaters. One thing I like is that style's a real big part of skateboarding now, and it's like everyone can do tricks, but style is now becoming a real big part of what, you know, great skateboarding is. And so I'm excited about the future of skateboarding. You know, it's alive and well, and when skateboarding has those ups and downs, I think that skateboarders rise to the occasion.
Wolverine Maros, oh my goodness.
Speed, right, Tim?